Today, mortgage and rental stress are both up again in April. Hello again, it's Martin North from Digital Finance Analytics. Welcome to the latest post covering finance and prop news with a distinctively Australian flavour. The latest DFA mortgage stress data, which is derived from our rolling household surveys, reveals that an additional 100,000 households joined the cash flow stressed in April, bringing the percentage of households to more than 38%, which equates to more than 1.4 million households. The trajectory is still set to reach more than 41% by August. Our estimates take account of the enhanced job seeker, job keeper, and bank mortgage repayment holidays, and given the ABS reported around 650 to 700,000 employed people have lost work since mid-March, we expect these increases to track close to our estimates. And a reminder, we define mortgage stress in cash flow terms rather than a set proportion of income. One other factor in play is that many households relied on multiple incomes, and the loss of just one is sufficient often to push people into stress. Defaults are likely to follow, but not immediately, as people draw on savings, put more on credit, or simply hunker down for a time. Across our segments, young growing families at more than 70% are at risk, followed by those battling on the urban fringe. But we continue to see a growth in more affluent households also being hit. Across the states, Tasmania contains the highest levels of mortgage stress, thanks to the over-reliance on tourism and recent price rises relative to income. And some lenders have become more cautious here, with many investors unable to secure a mortgage repayment holiday. Across the regions, we see pockets rising in regional areas as well as the main urban centres. Mortgage stress is not just a big city disease. Looking at individual locations, Melbourne postcode 3806, Berwick and Harkaway now leads the way, with more than 7,000 households in the district under pressure. Victoria figures strongly within the top 5, with Ballarat 3350, Werribee 3030, and Sydenham 3037 all impacted. Second, though, behind 3806 is Western Australian postcode 3060, which includes Clarkson and Tamla Park. Most of these areas are high-growth development corridors where prices and incomes are above average. And within these areas, there are also a sizable number of property investors. And finally, there are 1.7 million households in rental stress, defined again in cash flow terms. This equates to nearly 40% of all renting households. The regional variations are again quite stark, with stress peaking in Canberra and the south coast, where, by the way, bushfire damage still remains. Melbourne postcode 3000 recorded the highest count of rental stress, thanks to large numbers of high-rise units being built there, the loss of students and Airbnb clients, and simple oversupply. But postcodes in Queensland and New South Wales are also badly hit. Given the trajectory of the economic downturn, we expect stress to continue to build. The most significant question is the impact of the cliff in September, where mortgage repayments and rental default freezes, at the same time as government support schemes are all expected to be terminated, create a big problem. Given that the June unemployment figure will likely be 10%, and of course the true figure is actually much higher, and according to the RBA, unemployment will remain elevated through 2021, there is little prospect of the trends reversing anytime soon, even at current low interest rates. Individual households will need to consider cutting their losses in these circumstances, and as a result, we expect the supply of rental property to rise, and a hike in properties to list will probably follow later. All of this has the hallmark of a long, slow U, not a V-shaped recovery. I'm Martin North from Digital Finance Analytics. Many thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.